but I'm going to wave and yell out, "Hey, pal, do you need any help?"
I'm really good at burning things.
I'm just gonna duck out of the way, like hide
At
in
this
a
point, at this
an
point,
alley.
obviously, these dwarves in this city are entirely incapable of defending the city, so I would much rather side with the dragon.
That's the wise decision.
Not that I have anything against dwarves, but it's just these dwarves.
It's just trying to be on the side of the victor.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check.
Buddy, do you need any help?
Not bad. Yeah. Okay. So you call this out, and the dragon. At this point, he's kind of gotten over his rage a little bit. So he hears you call out to him, stops breathing fire, flaps down, and just lands directly in front of you.
Hi. I'm Jareth. Tried to talk to you earlier, but you were a little bit, a little bit angry. I completely understand, of course.
Here's my card.
That's my card.
He looks you up and down. Where is it?
Where's what?
My robe.
Your
My
robe?
treasure.
A robe. I haven't seen a robe, but if you can describe it for me, I'm more than willing to help you look for it.
It was my prized possession.
Okay.
They took it. They burned.
I'm assuming you're meaning the people here in the city took it from you. What did it look like? Like, what color was it?
Plain.
Plain.
But
Just
magic.
Magic. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I haven't seen anything, but I can definitely look around. Trying to think of where there might be. This is out of character here. I'm trying to think of where there might be a spot they would put treasure that's not the Capitol building, because the Capitol building is kind of gone.
Temple?
I was
Depends
thinking
on
the mage library.
Or
Yeah, you know what? Because the temple, they had the book that they had collected.
Yeah, it could be one or the other.
maybe they stole the robe to magic the temple, and that's why it has properties.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different places it could be, but I
Well,
definitely
I'm guessing they just took the robe recently.
Yeah, was this a while ago, or how long ago was it they took this from you? Because if it was recent, it's probably still in the town. We could probably find it.
Months.
Months. Oh,
Well,
that could be a problem because if they're
Chained. Months chained to the wall.
They chained you to the wall. Those bastards.
With you, at you saying that and him reliving this, he just lets out this burst of fire into the first house to his left.
Let it all out. Let it all out. Well, I have a feeling they probably aren't around here anymore, but we might be able to figure out. I'm going to ask him to try and describe the people that chained him up and took the robe for me. Were they dwarven, human? I mean, I'm sure he knows the difference between those. Dragons are born just naturally with their intelligence, so it's like a genetic memory type thing that's passed down from their parents.
Didn't see.
Didn't see. They snuck up on you. Gosh. Okay.
Robe turns invisible.
but with invisibility. Well, I
think we might know where that came from.
Really. Where would that be, Festa? I might be blanking. So.
And at this point, I'm gonna step out beside him. Wasn't there a thieves guild in the other town that collected things like this? Like if you remember that last town that we passed, where the thieves guild was, where they took all our shit.
Well, there was just the one thief that stole stuff from us.
Yeah, but he was wearing that crest that you.
He was wearing the pendant. Yeah.
Yeah, and that aligned with some of the. Oh, wasn't it in this town actually?
Well, no, it was in the. It was in the. The thief stole the stuff from us when we woke up in the zombie town.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then we
but
ended up going to the next
we
town
see-
after that was the one with the asshole spellcaster guy that ran the town.
Didn't we see some of the similar symbols here though?
Not that I recall.
I thought one of us did a perception check and we saw that.
I don't remember. I didn't make a note of it if we did.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
The last time we talked Thieves Guild was
Pretty sure we were still in Baylock.
Balak.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of something back then.
Last I heard.
Yeah, right, because it was like in the corner of the posters.
They had a quadrant kind of.
That's what it was. I knew it was something about corners, and it was something about.
I mean,
like a
it's
symbol.
possible it could have made its way to them, but I don't think so. Well, Mr. Dragon, I tell you what, do you have a name that I can call you? By the way, just for familiarity's sake. I mean, if you don't want to tell me, it's fine. I understand. We don't know each other that well, but
Draco's name is Braveheart,
He's coming up with a name for him.
not Braveheart.
I know. He wasn't expecting me to talk to the dragon.
I've been calling him Young Red Dragon for the last
Well,
Five.
now he's a contact, so we get a name.
I'll get you.
Ooh, I was gonna look that up. I've been trying to find this for a while, so I wanted to come up with a good name, but I couldn't.
That's the lamest fucking name for a Drake. What a cop out. Dragonheart, you're the. It's Draco. whatever.
Draco. It's always Draco.
Is his name
Son of
Darkirt Elir?
It is
Chiron Malirux, the High Lord of Red Dragons.
no, it is
the angsty teenage dragon is the High Lord.
Okay, Chiron Malakrit, which literally translates from Draconic as cute little High Lord of Dragons.
it is rocked.
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 Rocked. I like it. Rocked.
Rocked.
Gaelic for Fire Gust Surge.
Okay, well, Rocked, we will definitely, we'll go around and we'll take a look and try and see if we can find it here in the city. I don't know if you want to chillax in here or head out somewhere else, or if you want to just keep setting shit on fire. Yeah, if you want to keep setting shit on fire, if that makes you feel better. Totally understand, although you might want to tone that back in case the robe is in there. Although it is magical, so it probably won't get destroyed immediately by your fire, but it might get buried in the rubble or something, so.
I'm gonna say, could you stay away from the alchemy shop and the temple until we've taken a look in there?
Yeah.
No temple.
Only
Did you
Zoom.
already get the temple, or
Temple protected.
Temple protected. Oh, interesting.
Is he talking about the one on the top of the mountain?
I'm assuming you're talking about the one in the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's one on the mountain that's got some really crazy bad Juju Magumbo going on in it.
is it Dragon
All right.
Standards?
And that
I
he
like
just
I
laughs.
appreciate that.
Beholder.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. This guy, part of the dwarf, was all like, "Oh, it's scary." Anyways,
Piss off, Marthmar. Get a beholder in your temple. Yeah.
ooh, that's interesting. Thank you for that. That's actually an interesting tidbit to know. That's cool. I like that. Thank you. Well, we'll go. I have a feeling that if the temple's got some sort of enchantment, they might be hiding it there. So I'm more than willing to go check that out for you. See what we can find out for you, Rakt.
At that, he just kind of snorts and flaps his wings, takes off into the sky, and you see him perch kind of up. If you look in the upper right-hand corner there, you can see him just perched on the mountain overlooking the city, watching.
Cool. Sounds good. Let's go to the temple, guys, and then we can also hit up the alchemy shop too if we want to. But I feel like the temple, considering it's like protected by wards and stuff that's stopping him, is probably where some things would be hidden.
I think that would be the first place to look.
So off to the temple so we can aid this chaotic evil dragon.
So you make your way to the temple, passing lots of burned down huts and stone buildings that have collapsed due to the dragon either knocking into them or it looks like at one point he swooped down, picked up a giant boulder and just dropped it on a house.
Efficient.
You get into the temple and if I need to remember names better. Yep, fuck me for not remembering names. Oh sure, I wrote down the mayor's name, but not the name of the priest.
Well, because the mayor was Chrome Dome.
Yes. Did the priest ever give you his name?
Not that I
I
recall.
don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay, good. I'm actually taking better notes these days, so I'm trying to be better about this shit. You walk in and he ushers you over. You can see that there are just like 75 to 100 people in this temple taking refuge.
Okay. Barrick, you talked to the priest a bunch last time.
What?
Why don't you try and pry some information out of him? Because he probably doesn't like me, considering I was hitting on all the priestesses.
I don't want to help that dragon. Like the bastard.
Oh, fuck you then. Okay, Mr. Priest. The dragon's real pissed off, as you can tell. He's like destroying shit and all that. Someone stole his cloak of invisibility, and if he gets it back, he'll probably be pretty chill.
A cloak of invisibility. We have nothing like that.
Okay, but have you heard anything about it?
There's been rumors, but we stay out of the political affairs.
That's fine. I'm not asking you to get involved. Communicate these rumors to me. I can solve your dragon problem. I already solved the earthquake problem. I'll solve the dragon problem. I just need information. That's all I'm asking.